All right, everybody. Welcome in here. Phil Nagy on Sports joining you as we start the 2022 simulated playoffs. Again, we have talked about the craziness of the NFC South this season, with all four teams finishing at 10-7, and then due to some crazy tiebreakers up and until the very final week of the season. The three teams that have made the playoffs are these two, the Buccaneers, the Saints, and then the Atlanta Falcons also squeaked in, which meant that Baker Mayfield and the Carolina Panthers are sitting at home watching this one. Very, very unfortunately, just the way that the tiebreakers went in this particular case. So little did we know it was a win or not make it for the Panthers when they got shellacked by the Saints the other day, and similarly for the Buccaneers, even though they got shellacked by the Falcons, did not affect their ability. Welcome in, Kit. Thanks for jumping on while you're sitting there at LAX. But that's fine. Yes, please don't chat and drive. So, all right, without further ado, let's bring this one to you as we start officially the NFC Wildcard playoffs here at Nagy on Sports with our live original commentary in the way that only Nagy on Sports can do. We'll try to run one or so playoff games a day here over the next couple weeks to get this thing wrapped up, and then Kit and I have a couple different suggestions / ideas that we'll vote on our Discord channel about what to do after the season is over. There you go. Yeah, put him to work. All right, first play of the game here, Jameis Winston. He was incredible in that Week 18 performance that Kit called for you yesterday. In fact, the first pass of the game was an incompletion, and then he threw 25 in a row. He was 25 for 26 in the ball game, 96% completion, a couple of touchdowns, and New Orleans, along with that, and 150 yards from Alvin Kamara and a couple touchdowns, absolutely beat down the Carolina Panthers yesterday. That one's going to count as a run. Look at Jamel Dean get up there and stop Kamara 3 yards shy of the line. Sets up a second and long. Sounds good. Winston now stepping up in the pocket. He'll float it deep to the right side. He's got a man down there in single coverage with Michael Thomas, and it's going to be swatted away by Carlton Davis. Nice play on the outside there by the corner. And that's going to set up a third and long now. Blitz coming right up the middle. They feel it, and it's picked. He jumps the route. He could go. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Sean Murphy bunting with a slow clap for himself. And right away, Jameis goes full Jameis. He just waited until that Panther game was over, unfortunately, as Sean Murphy bunting jumps the route there. You can see Landry was the intended receiver, and Murphy bunting jumps the route and is gone. And a pick six to start these 2022 wild card playoffs at Nagy on Sports. Suckup's kick is up and good. And just like that, Jameis coming right back down to earth from where he was again when he was absolutely flawless in that Week 18 win, which was a win and get in situation for them. So obviously very, very early, just 90 seconds into this one, back out onto the field comes Winston and the Saints offense. Turn around up the middle. Alvin Kamara will try the left side, and he'll get just a yard, maybe two. Sets up a 2nd and 8 as he continues to push his way. You can see all of the other playoff matchups, by the way, scrolling at the bottom of the screen. This is the first one, so we will not see scores on any of them. Blitz coming again, and Murphy bunting, adding to his stellar first quarter now with a big sack from his nickel corner spot. Sets up another 3rd and long here. Hey, Applied, welcome in. Appreciate you being on. Here's a little dump off over the middle to Jarvis, and Juice is going to get back to about the original line of scrimmage, and that's it. 4th and 7, and a punt upcoming here. It'll be our first time to see Tom Brady in this Buccaneer offense again after that Murphy bunting pick six on the previous drive. And you wonder about the Saints and their ability to play. Obviously, the cool is not going to, it's not going to be freezing in Tampa Bay, but still having to get out of the dome and see how they participate. Here is Tom Brady again, even at 44 years old. He second in the league, just a tiny bit behind Patrick Mahomes with his 5,500 passing yards and his 30-plus touchdowns. And he had another fantastic year. We assume this will be the last year. I'll go ahead and be retiring him as he heads to the booth in Fox for his next gig, where he will make incredible amounts of money. Leonard Fournette, first touch of the game, and he'll get 3 up the middle. 7-0's a nice lead to come out to onto the first time, thanks to your defense. And again, the Buccaneers defense continues to be very solid. Blitz up the middle, and Kentavious Street will get to Tom Brady, and now a 3rd and long for the Buccaneers again, as some of that internal pressure. And this is one of the best offensive lines. Cleveland's is up there, obviously, but the Buccaneers have one of the best offensive lines in the league. And it even got better, even though they let Alex Kappa go to the Bengals in free agency, because then they went and got Shaq Mason from the Patriots, who is a significantly better player than Alex Kappa is. And they'll jump it off short to Russell Gage on the right side, and Gage will be tackled. And so a 3 and out for the Buccaneers there. That helps stymie a little bit of the momentum that was picked up by their defense. So back out onto the field now as Landry, the punt returner, gets back to the 19-yard line. Let's see if Jameis can calm down a little bit. Also, we talked about how good Alvin Kamara was in that Week 18 performance where we saw the Saints. So here's a little jet sweep to Kamara. He'll try to turn up the field and won't. He'll lose a yard again. This one will at least go as a completion, as he accepted that pop pass from Jameis across the middle. Lavonte David and Devin White, 2 of the top 5 tacklers in the NFL this season, both of the middle linebackers here for this base 3-4 package of Todd Bowles' crew, which you would assume would be pretty similar to when he was the coordinator. Winston will roll to the right side and then dump this one away. Another 3rd and long upcoming. Watch out for the dogs. This time they just go ahead and rush for Shaq Barrett. Big throw left side, Winston. He's got the single coverage. He's got Olave, and Olave has to play defensive back on that one, swatting it away from Jamel Dean, and another 3 and out. Hey, 504, welcome in. Who dat? And hey, Karen, welcome in, and go Browns. Appreciate you being on as we start the 2022 official playoffs here with the Saints at Buccaneers matchup. All right, second drive of the game for Tom Brady. He's going to go double tight ends to the right side. 3-step drop, throw quickly to the middle. That's Cameron Brate, and he's going to get hit hard, but he'll go down. The 48-yard line, holds on to the football after a gain of 7. Sets up 2nd and 3. Hey, Sean, welcome in, and go Browns. Double tight ends again, stack left side. Play action for Brady, little drag across the middle. He's got his rookie tight end, Cade Otton. And Otton's got the ball up to the 40-yard line into Saint territory, and a first down for the Buccaneers, giving 12 for the rookie, Cade Otton. Quick little throw left side's got his man. That's Godwin's first touch. Marcus May all over him. Just a 4-yard gain, but again, getting rid of the ball quickly and getting them into the hands of his playmakers so far. Here is Tom Brady back to pass once again. Gio Bernard in the backfield with Brady. Brady winds up. Big throw with the middle, and it's picked off! Wowie, wowie, what a catch! Big Dirty Dan Sorensen skying for that football, and he makes a great catch as Brady, I think maybe just didn't quite have enough on it, and Dirty Dan goes up high. Otherwise, Godwin's easily into the end zone for a touchdown. Look at the great athleticism for Dirty Dan. Oof, lands right on his back, knocks the wind right out of you, but a big-time catch for Dirty Dan Sorensen. And he's going to give the football back to the Saints now. So 1 interception apiece. Here's a jet sweep to Jarvis, and once again, snuffed out quickly by this very, very good Tampa Bay defense and Lavonte David. So 1 interception apiece now. Again, the only difference is that Jameis' interception ended up in the end zone. Tom Brady's also in the end zone, but the other team's end zone. We'll throw again to the right side. Sets up another 3rd and 7 as they try to get Kamara involved here early. 6:30 to go, first quarter. Phil Nagy joining me for Nagy on Sports. Kit technically is on chat, but also waiting to pick up somebody at the airport, so may not actually be contributing much with the chat. Also appreciate Applied, 504, and Sean as some extra moderators being on should the chat get a little wonky and crazy here this afternoon. Another punt from in the end zone. So again, defensive struggle to start here, a little bit interesting. so far here in the game. Tom Brady again, 4 for 5 now, 27 yards. And again, that interception that ended the previous drive as Dan Sorensen picked him off in the end zone. But they'll get the football right back again. Here's across the midfield stripe, and that's Cameron Brate. Tight end as well, just a 5-yard gain. But again, continue to keep on schedule for Todd Bowles' crew as Byron Leftwich still over there calling the plays. Leonard Fournette leaves the backfield to the right side now, empty by himself. Brady back to pass. Drag across the middle. Just kidding. He threw it to the tight end who wasn't dragging. Not sure if that was actually intended for Otten or not, but it was caught by Cade Otten and a first down to the 41-yard line. Kadrian Ellis, the linebacker, with the tackle. Back to pass now. Zip it left side. Caught right in space. That's Gage. And Russell Gage has got a first down to the 31-yard line. It just seems unfair that Russell Gage is also on this team with Evans and Godwin. There's weapons all over the place. A nice hit there, jars the ball free as he tried to go to Mike Evans for the first time, and it's going to be knocked out of his hands there by the defensive back. Oh yeah, Sean's right. The Browns in that 38 nothing shutout 8-week 18 performance in Foxborough. Absolutely dominant on the ground, over 200 yards rushing for Chubb and Hunt, including 3 rushing touchdowns for Nick Chubb. It was a very impressive game. Defense was a little quiet with just 2 strip sacks from Jadeveon Clowney that both resulted in fumbles. Here's another sack coming, and Cam Jordan is going to get Brady back to the 45. It's going to set up a 4th and really long, and I'm not sure if they are going to attempt a 62-yard field goal here. Do not like this choice. Really, really good opportunity. You can see that the Saints are in an actual defensive package, and he drills it from 62. Ryan Suckup. He must have had some wind behind him. That thing barely squeaks through, but Ryan Suckup drills a 62-yarder. And 10-0 now, the Buccaneer lead. That was pretty wild on that 62-yarder. Hey, Wendell, welcome in. All right, 10-0 deficit now for Jameis. He did throw a pick 6 earlier in this quarter. Let's see if he can calm down a little bit. Here comes Kamara up the middle, and Levante David meets him, and Kamara breaks the tackle. And then Vita Vea has to come over, and now finally over the positive yardage mark is Kamara. Logan Ryan, again, former Patriot, who played last year with the Giants as well, now here in Tampa Bay. Going to do everything hybrid safety corner kind of a player, and that one's going to be swatted away, 3rd and 5. Good defense there from Carlton Davis. Yeah, you're exactly right there, Sean. Very, very much as we saw last year with Evan McPherson. Right side, but I think he's out of bounds. Olave he was. Unfortunately, couldn't get both feet in bounds. Great hands for Chris Olave, but could not get the feet in. And another punt here for Blake Gillikin. Taken at the 25-yard line by Giovanni Bernard. And Bernard up to the 30-yard line where his Buccaneer offense will take over. Kit and I have been very outspoken about the fact that Evan McPherson was the reason that the Bengals made the Super Bowl, and that in some ways Cade York could be the most important addition to the entire roster here in 2022. I suppose Deshaun Watson could be a pretty important addition too. Gio Bernard will get his first touch, and he'll get 2 to the left side. Empty him out. Oh, just kidding. Single back is Bernard to the right side. Good pursuit there. Demario Davis, again, just all over the place. It's really, really turned into one of the best linebackers in the league, which is funny because when he was on the Browns, he was not very good. Demario Davis, I think that was in the Greg Williams era of defensive coordinators for us, and he was not great here. Went to New Orleans and turned into a real superstar, all-pro level player. Captain as well, as Brady goes incomplete, and yet another punt here. So interesting game here so far. A lot of punts, and again, the only touchdown is a pick 6 that Jameis Winston threw with about 90 seconds into the game. That has been the only touchdown. Dan Sorensen has an interception of Tom Brady as well to even the turnovers at 1-1 here. But a little bit of a slow start for both offenses here. Playoff football. This is the Saturday game, the slate of games, so we'll do the Saturday slate of games first. And the Browns play on Sunday, so we'll probably be looking a few days before a Browns sim. Although my wife's at a conference tomorrow, so we may be able to knock a few out during the course of the day tomorrow. Here comes Kamara up the middle, and again, Levante David just absolutely everywhere that Kamara is. Levante David is as well, sets up another 3rd and 10. Little false start, little early wiggle. Yeah, Wendell, nobody knows. Nobody really knows. People are like, I'm getting the feeling, I'm getting the sense. They don't know unless A, they have an agenda, or B, that they actually somehow know Sue L. Robinson and she's divulging information on purpose. I've heard people say that the fact that she hasn't ruled yet is that she's trying to give them further time to settle, and that maybe the NFL and the Browns know what the verdict, what she's leaning towards, and it's kind of like, hey, here's what I'm going to be. If you want to settle, you better settle now. And then obviously that stuff that came out yesterday about Watson and his attorneys preparing to sue the NFL if he does get suspended for a year. $10-0. We'll flip the field over. Quarter number 2 here. Phil Nagy on Sports. Appreciate you being on with me here. We simmed the entirety of the 2022 season with all the updated rosters, the rookies, the free agents, the big trades that you wanted to see. We did it all year long, and now we are into the playoffs. We'll run every single game of these playoffs here over the next couple of weeks, and wrapping up near the end of July, which should be fun because it's usually about when the new game comes out. Beginning of August, end of July kind of a vibe. So we'll see what that looks like. But excited to bring this one to you, as that one's going to be dropped by Godwin, Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. But we have a couple ideas, Kit Nagy, a couple ideas for what we could potentially do after this sim season is over. So we'll want to definitely, the ball comes out, it's going to be scooped up by Lattimore. That thing was stripped out by the Honey Badger, and Lattimore picks it up, and the Saints have a first down at the 50, and a big shot to the momentum of the Buccaneers as the Honey Badger ripped that thing out of the hands of Leonard Fournette, and now a first down to midfield for the Buccaneers, or for the Saints rather. Winston, he's out running. He's trying to get away from William Golston and Vita Vea, and he does. He's able to throw it short to the right side to his tight end Adam Troutman. Go Dayton Flyers. And Troutman's just going to pick up 3, but it's better than about the 10 that he was about to lose. Here's Vita Vea right up the middle because he's in the zone. Winston now steps away, short of the line, able to throw it. That's a first down catch for Jarvis Landry up to the 36-yard line. You can see, though, Vita Vea in the zone. Up the middle, big hit in the face. It's Keanu Neal, former Falcon and Cowboy. Sorry, Wendell, what I meant is that in the simulated playoffs, there's the 3 games on quote-unquote Saturday, and then the 3 games on Sunday as Winston's going to take off and slide for a first down. So basically what it means is there will be 3 games that happen in our sim playoffs before I get to the Browns game. So I think we'll do this one today. Then I said my wife is at a conference tomorrow, so I may be able to do, I think it's the Baltimore and Indianapolis game, and then the Detroit and Dallas game. So I'll do those 2 next, and then I'll do a Browns game. But it should be before actual Sunday. I was confused. I was confusing. I apologize for that. 12:32 and counting, first half, 10-0, but the Saints looking for their first score of the game. Give it left side to Kamara, and he'll be ripped down in the backfield. Antoine Winfield Jr. right there, another TFL for this Buccaneer defense as Kamara has struggled to get going. He heads to the bench for a little bit of a respite. Back to pass, left side, little drag across the middle. It looked like it was maybe intended for Olave, but Landry jumps in front of him and gains the 2 yards back that they lost on the TFL. Carlton Davis well on the tackle again. Back to pass. They set up screen left side. Kamara, he's got some blockers, but he's past all of them and therefore will not get the first down yardage needed. He'll pick up about 6, but he needed 10. And that's going to set up a 4th down and very likely Will Lutz's first appearance into the game, and it is. Will Lutz here, about a 33-yarder, nothing difficult. And it's up and it's in. So the first points of the game for New Orleans here, as it's 10-3, as they were able to take that strip from the Honey Badger, that fumble of Leonard Fournette, and put it into the end zone. There you can see on that kickoff how deep that went in the end zone. So there is some significant wind coming from that direction, which helped Ryan Suckup, but he still had to drill that 62-yarder earlier in the first quarter. Hey, Mason, welcome in. And yes, unfortunately, Baker did not. We've seen some of that in our years of simming Browns games. We've seen when he has those performances where he throws for darn near 400 yards, a couple of touchdowns, but the 5 crippling interceptions. And in this particular case, 3 of those were pick sixes, and it was just way too much for the Panthers to overcome. And ultimately, it cost them a spot in the playoffs, as both of these two teams did make it. Right side, and Brady fires it out of bounds. 10:35. 7 for 14 for 47 yards, an interception. Not what you would expect out of the GOAT here so far, but again, still plenty of time left in this game for him to turn it around. He'll throw this one away as well, as now he goes under 50% on the completion mark, and they'll punt it away. Cool. Noted, Kit. Thanks. Wendell, they did not make it. We talked about it yesterday, how the chaos of everybody in the NFC South, or excuse me, NFC South being 10-7 in the regular season, and that 3 of the teams were going to make it. One of them got left home, and unfortunately, the way that all the tiebreakers panned out, the Falcons actually snuck in, and the Panthers are going to be sitting at home. So they are the only NFC South team that does not get to play in the playoffs here. You got this game, and then you've got the Atlanta Falcons heading to New York, the number 2 seed New York Giants, with a healthy Saquon Barkley and a dominant defense and competent enough play from Daniel Jones that they are the number 2 seed in the NFC. In terms of things that I think are not very likely based on our sim, I'm not sure how likely a 12-5 New York Giants football team is. But stranger things have happened, I guess. Somebody's got to win that division. Winston wiggling right. He'll throw it short to Kamara. 4-yard gain to set up a 3rd and long. Shotgun look, empty backfield, 9 minutes to play, first half. Back to pass, blitz coming from Murphy Bunting. Rolling right is Winston. He's going to run out of room and take off. Shaq Barrett misses the tackle. Winston, no, he slides down short of the line. He had like 3 more yards for a first down, and instead he slides. And so he'll be very close to scrambling for it on 3rd and 23 after breaking the sack of Shaq Barrett. He picks up another 15 yards and then proceeds to slide just short of the line. That's some dumb Maddenism for you. And that one's going to go out of bounds at the 2. Nice punt by Gilligan. So yeah, so over the course of the sim here, you'll see the ticker pops up, and it'll show you all of the playoff matchups that are coming up. Again, the Browns will be hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars in the 2-7 matchup. The Chargers are going to go to Buffalo. That is the 3-6 matchup. And then the 4-5 matchup is Indianapolis hosting the Baltimore Ravens, with the Chiefs having the bye. Here's Brady launching it right side, deep for Mike Evans, and it's almost picked by Lattimore. Incomplete all the way down to about the 35-yard line. Brady's still got some air, still got some life in that arm here. 3rd and 6. Now back to pass. He'll step up in the pocket. Now he'll get hit as he throws, and it's almost picked, and Evans can't bring it in. And another 3 and out, another punt coming here in this battle of a defense continuing. Yeah, exactly. The one time you don't want the QB to slide, just take the extra yards. He was right out of bounds anyway. Could have stepped right out of bounds. Avoid the contact that way, too. You definitely got to go for that first down. All right, Jameis back out on the field again, still recovering a little bit from that first quarter pick 6. But he has settled down a little bit, but still, I don't think we've called Mike Thomas's name yet. I don't think we've called Chris Olave's name, other than when he dropped it, or other than when he caught it but wasn't out of bounds because of the placement of the ball. So get your playmakers involved. He'll go deep. Left side. He's got Olave, and Olave once again has got to play defense on Jamel Dean, as that was over his head. Okay, fine. There's no need to apologize. I know Kit talked a lot about it in the game that the Saints and the Panthers played yesterday, but at the time we didn't know what it was, and not until yesterday at the end of the Browns sim video did we actually find out what the real playoff seeds were, and that's where we found out that the Panthers were staying home. 3rd and 3, right side, and Kamara won't get it. He will not get it there. Nunez Roches gets in there, and of course Shaq Barrett, the first to meet him as well. 4th and 3, and now they'll try along. This is the wind-aided side of the field here at Raymond James. 59-yarder for Will Lutz. His kick is up. His kick is wide left. He missed it. He had plenty of leg on it. Will Lutz just kind of yanked on it. Played in a golf outing yesterday. It was very wet, but a couple of the shots looked like that. Just a straight yank off the tee for Mr. Nagy on Sports on the golf course yesterday. But we only got 9 in because it was so sloppy and raining, and not the best golf outing I've ever played in. But there'll be more. I enjoy a good golf outing. Maybe we need a Nagy on Sports golf outing. That's what we need. 2nd and 9. Brady back to pass out of a shotgun. He'll dump it to Gio Bernard on left side. Gives him enough time to step into the ground, and Pete Werner shuts him down at the 36-yard line. But great run after catch for Gio Bernard. 1st down Buccaneers as we tick down towards 5 minutes to go in the game. Zip it right side, wide open, Mike Evans, 10, 5, touchdown Buccaneers as the Honey Badger. And then Evans had plenty of room and into the end zone. Touchdown Buccaneers, and just like that, this lead doubles. See them, look at that long out route. Took a long time to develop, just nobody overlooked the Honey Badgers. Late pursuit though. Stuck his foot in the ground and easily into the end zone goes Mike Evans. Touchdown. For the Buccaneers, and they take a 17-3 lead. Again, that field position aided by the missed 59-yarder. A couple plays later, Mike Evans is in the back of the end zone, and all the momentum back on Tampa Bay's side here again at home. The Saints with 5 minutes to go, and they do not get the second half kick. The Buccaneers will get the second half kick here, so they got to score, and they got to really try to get a touchdown on this drive if at all possible. There used to be a Columbus. There's several Columbus Browns backers, but there was like a Browns backers golf outing every August, and I loved playing in it. And they haven't had it in a couple years. Ernest Biner came the last time we were there, and was hanging out with everybody. I won a sweet Cleveland Browns golf bag in the raffle. It was a great raffle, or a great golf outing, but I just haven't seen anything about it the last couple years. Hopefully COVID didn't end it. 3rd and 3 now, 4 to go into the game. Give it up the middle. They're going to run again on 3rd and short. This time Kamara's got a big hole right side. 45 to the 50. Stiff arm his way across the midfield stripe to the 47. Nice run for Alvin Kamara. His best of the day by far. 20-plus yard run for Kamara. Now with 30.5 to go. Let's see if that kind of jump starts this Saints offense. Here's a little out route to the left side. First time we've seen Michael Thomas touch the ball. It's just 3 yards before he is tackled, but that is his first catch, and hopefully it's his second catch. I missed the first one apparently. Up the middle, Kamara, first down run, big hole again in the middle, created by the Saints offensive line that time, and a first down run for Kamara. He's up to the 34-yard line as they dig further into Buccaneer territory. Now 2.5 to go first half. They desperately need a touchdown here on this drive. Stretch it left side again, Kamara. Bang cut, but he's going to be brought down by Winfield. Looked like if he had just gone right on the bounce outside of Troutman's block that he would still be running. Instead opted to bang cut. Still a very nice run, but I think he could have gotten more. 2nd down and 6 as we reach the 2-minute warning. From the 30, back to pass. Blitz coming, but they set up screen against it. Kamara breaks the tackle. He's got the 30. He's got the 25. He's got a first down, and he gets out of bounds at the 22-yard line. First down, Saints. Beautiful screen against a blitz, and Kamara makes a man miss to pick up the first down. 1st and 10 now. Winston steps up in the pocket, fires it short. He's got Mike Thomas. First down across the marker to the 11, and that sets up a new set of downs. They still can get a first down at the 1 here. 1st and 10 from the 11. 5-step drop, blitz up the middle. Vita Villa. Winston running from it. Winston go out of bounds, and he will go out of bounds and actually gain 4 yards. Smart play by Jameis there, not having to take the sack. And he's able to scramble for 3 and then get out of bounds. Spread him out 5 wide now. 2nd and 7. Back to pass Winston. Pressure is taken care of for now. Now it breaks down a little bit. Shaq Barrett gets away from Ramczyk. Now Winston, right side end zone. Touchdown! Adam Troutman, the tight end. What a beautiful little throw to the front corner of the end zone. And Troutman's able to get in and get on the stripe. Look, just watch one more time. 1 foot, 2. Look at that toe drag swag. Beautiful play there. They will booth review it, but I think that's a touchdown. Ruling on the field is upheld. Holy smokeroos, what a play. Hey, George. Beach in North Carolina, love it. Hope you're doing well. I'm enjoying. Hopefully that's a vacation. That's a pleasure trip, I hope, on the beach. And no apologies needed. You've been on more than your fair share of the Sims. Hey, Larry, welcome in. Sure, we're obviously more interested in the Browns games as well, Larry, but we're going to go ahead and do all of the playoff games. So, as I was talking about a little bit before, I'll do this one today, maybe another one today, but likely again, my wife's going to be at a conference tomorrow, so I will run a couple tomorrow, and then we will make sure that we give you plenty of announcement on when the Browns sim will happen. Very possibly could be like tomorrow night prime time. Worst case Thursday is probably what I would guess if you had to ask me to decide right now. 1 minute to go. Can Brady with his 2 timeouts get them into field goal range? This is not the wind-aided side, but it may not matter as Russell Gage catches it and gets out of bounds at the 50. 17-10. Chance to extend the lead here before. Awesome. Hope the vacation's going well. Yes, Mason just put it right there. The Browns have finished the season on a 10-game winning streak, very much aided by some incredible defense. So yes, we started that win streak. We were 2-5. We're going to end the season 12-5. So absolutely stellar run here at the end for Cleveland. 1st and 10, dump it to the right side, completely misses Gio Bernard. That wasn't even close to Giovanni Bernard. 2nd and 10 now, 26 seconds to go. Probably need another, maybe 5 yards to really feel good about Suckup. Blitz up the middle, and he's lucky to get rid of it. Hit as he throws, and it falls harmlessly to the turf. 3rd and 10 now, trips to the left side, 23 seconds left. They rush 4, pressure now. He'll throw it short to Cameron Braid, who's able to get pushed out of bounds to the 30, and that's going to set up a 47-yard field goal into the wind here for Ryan Suckup to make it a 10-point lead here with 16 seconds to go. Suckup's kick is up. His kick is good. 20-10, Buccaneers. They certainly have been playing like it. Now, we haven't seen the Chiefs in a while. They've got like a 15-2 record, so they obviously played some really good football. And the 49ers, I believe, are also 15-2. So in terms of most complete team, certainly the most complete team that we have seen, absolutely, in the Sims. They have been absolutely dialed in. But again, it's all started with their defense. Their defense is just absolutely incredible right now. Again, 41 sacks on the regular season for Myles Garrett. The rest of those starters on the rush packages, I believe it was 18 for the rookie Perion Winfrey, 15 for Clowney, and 15 for Taven Bryan or something like that. So all of the starters had more than 15 sacks. Denzel Ward had 14 interceptions on the season. And yes, Watson has been very, very sharp. And again, as Mason's pointing out there, the running game has really started to get going as well. So they are, and Cade York is, is automatic from inside of 50, and has even started to make some 50 plus. And Brady's going to pick it off. Marshawn, first play of the second half. Go Bucks! And Brady picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. First down at the 20-yard line. They're in the red zone already, and that's a way to flip the momentum. In fact, it flips to New Orleans' side right there. Brady's second pick of the day, a chance for a big response here and a big 11-yard run for Kamara. He's quickly up to 58 yards after starting very, very slow. He had 4 carries for -4 yards to start the game. Welcome in, Gabby. Appreciate you being on. I'm going to try to do them in order, so I think that's also a Sunday game. So I definitely think that it will be... I'm going to try to... I think the next game is that Baltimore-Indianapolis game that's at the ticker, and then the game after that will be Detroit at Dallas, or actually Dallas at Detroit, rather, because technically Detroit won the NFC North, so even though Dallas has a better record, they are the away team. Trying to run up the middle on 3rd and goal, and Levante David says, "You shall not pass." 4th and goal, and the Saints are going to go for it here. Gutsy call here from Dennis Allen. So I definitely will do it into the end zone. Kamara, touchdown, Saints. Gutsy call on 4th and 1. They spread it out and give it to Kamara, and he finds a hole. Touchdown, Saints. I definitely will do the Falcons game, but it probably will not be next, I guess is all I'm saying. It'll be in the next couple days, though. If you haven't yet subbed the channel, go ahead and do that, or you can join us on our Discord channel, which you can find an invite link in the description of this video. And we'll always let you know in advance of when we're going to sim and what that game will be. I think, Wendell, we're at like 786 in our subscribers right now, which is incredible. We're not quite up to 1,000 just yet. Plenty of our videos have 1,000 views, though, if that's what you were asking about. But you said viewers. You said you were talking about subscribers. All right, little pistol look here. So just 3 plays in, essentially, to the second half, and you just gifted the Saints 10 points with another bad turnover from Tom Brady. Marshawn Lattimore, again, as these Saints were the second in the NFL behind the Browns. I think the Browns had 37 interceptions as a defense. These Saints had 32, keyed by Marshawn Lattimore and Bradley Roby, go Bucks, who were both top 5 individually. Everybody, of course, behind Denzel's 14. 3rd and 10 now. 4-man rush coming, firing left side. He's got a man open. That's Godwin. He takes a big shot from Marcus May, the former New York Jet, but he's able to hold on and pick up a first down up to the 44. Important first down there for the Buccaneers. Shotgun snap taken by Brady. He'll give up the middle to Leonard Fournette. Fournette will struggle to get back to the line. Pete Werner, go Bucks, able to make the tackle. Hey, Keith, welcome in. I mean, it's possible. You're right that it's possible. But there's some sort of... I mean, I told you they tried to nerf the heck out of him. He was still in the game, but he was like a 55. I had to, like, jack his stats way up just to make him like an 80 overall. Because they had nerfed him so poorly, because they're like, this dude's a unicorn. He shouldn't be able to be this good at 44 years old. So yeah, I'm not sure if... But you are right. There's certainly some extra Madden love for TB12. We've seen that before, dating back to our very first sim season, where the Browns lost to these Buccaneers and Tom Brady in overtime in the Super Bowl. The one that was in Tampa Bay. In this very stadium, left side throw as Baker Mayfield threw a pick 6 in overtime to seal it. Speaking of Baker Mayfield, pick 6. 2nd and 4 now, back to pass. Brady right side, caught. Toe drag swag, first down to Russell Gage. This has been a nice bounce back drive for Brady and the Buccaneers again, after his interception led to an Alvin Kamara touchdown. Up the middle, right side, Fournette, big run near a first down, his best of the day for sure. And he'll pick up 9.5 yards, setting up a 2nd and inches. That's a good question, actually, Wendell. I'm not sure when the orange and brown got added to the white jerseys. And yes, you're right, it's hard to tell. Sometimes those little black and white footage, if there were colored uniforms then yet or not. Brady, touchdown, Godwin! Across the middle of the end zone in front of Marcus May, and just like that, their 2-score lead is reinstated. Nice drive, nice bounce back drive from Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, again, fresh off that touchdown that they gave to Alvin Kamara. 5.5-minute drive, and it slowly trickles the momentum back towards the middle of things. 27-17 here, 7:31 to go in the game. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy joining you. Kit is in chat form as he is picking up his cousin from the airport today, so he's either in the airport or already driving home at this point. Either way, we don't need him to respond if he's driving, so don't be in the chat, Kit, if you're responding. Also appreciate George and 504 and Sean and Applied, several of our other mods on the chat as well with us today. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, we would very much appreciate it. Again, as Wendell had asked earlier, we are working our way towards 1,000 subscribers, which is more than we could have certainly ever hoped for, but that's when YouTube allows you to monetize the channel. And I would really like to buy Mrs. Nagy on Sports something nice for letting me continue to sit here and play video games with my cousin who lives in California. I broadcast from my home in Columbus, Ohio here in the basement of my home. And we sim on a PlayStation 5 using Madden 22. And yeah, that's everything there is. Live original commentary, only place on YouTube that we have found so far. A lot of places will sim games for you, but you'll get the canned Madden guys. Nobody else, I think, also sims 15-minute quarters. We're the only place that'll sim a 15-minute game as well. A lot of places do an 8, 10, even 12-minute quarters, but nobody doing 15-minute quarters and nobody doing them with live original commentary. And again, primarily a Browns channel, but have certainly included other teams as a big hit for Marcus May on Gio Bernard. We do other teams' games as well, and we have fans of just about every NFL franchise now as part of our little Browns, or our little Nagy Nation community. So it's very fun, very lighthearted, very family-friendly. I don't swear on the mic or anything like that. So it's a fun channel. We're excited that you would be willing to be a part of it with us. So that's the end of my public service announcement. Nice run by Fournette, sets up a first down. Buccaneers again with some more momentum after that 3-and-out from the Saints. Brady fires left side, caught by Russell Gage near another first down. Bradley Roby on the coverage. Go Bucks. Under 4.5 to play here, third quarter. Brady and the Buccaneers with a 10-point lead at home here. The first game of the NFC Wildcard playoffs. First game of the 2022 playoffs in general as Brady throws this one out of bounds. As we simulated the entire 2020 season with all the new rookies, all the new free agents, all the trades, the big ones like Deshaun Watson, Tyreek Hill, things of that nature, but also some of the smaller ones as well. Just about every roster should be pretty darn close to accurate. I had to make some guesses on the 53, of course. I'm not exactly sure which undrafted rookie free agents are going to make it from each team and stuff like that. Although a good amount of the undrafted rookie free agents that were at least highly rated from the draft class did get added to their team's rosters, because I'm a nerd and I like things to be realistic as possible in that capacity. Browns started out this season 0-4, 2 losses to the Steelers, 2 losses to the Ravens, and the sky was definitely falling. Managed to squeak out a couple more games. They won 2 of the next 3, 2-5. Then they turned it on and have won 10 in a row. Oh no, Keith, hope everything's okay. Is it your MRI or somebody else's MRI? Nice throw to the right side. Did he catch it? He did. Godwin in the middle of 3 Saints. Kind of a prayer from Brady, and Godwin high points it. But if it's for you, hope everything's okay, Keith. Also, for those of you who are not on the Discord channel just yet, one of our longtime subscribers and members, Chris G, as we call him, Christopher G is his handle. Sorry, man. It sucks being old and fat. Sorry. I'm sorry that you're old and fat. Hopefully everything's okay. Oh, yeah, you left. It's all your fault. Yep, we need to get it together. 504, also a big Browns fan, but also a Saints fan. Speaking of fans of other franchises, touchdown. Brady finds Cameron Brate, and Brady to Brate for another touchdown, and this thing is now starting to get a little bit out of hand as Jameis has really got to respond with some points on this next drive. And yes, we do hope you feel better for sure, Keith. Anyway, what I was saying is on the Discord channel, Chris G posted that he has some tickets to the Browns-Jets game in week 2 or 3, whatever that is, September 18th. And he is not able to use them, and so he would like to sell the tickets. And so another cool way that the Nagy on Sports community can be there. So if you are in the Cleveland area or want to go to that game, go to the Discord and message Chris G. And I'm sure he'll give you the least amount of markup possible, certainly less than Ticketmaster would give you. So if you were interested in going to that Browns-Saints game, I am busy that day. Otherwise, I would take them. But just another cool way that the Discord community is being utilized. So check that out. Again, if you're not on the Discord, there is an invite link in the description of this video. It's free and easy to use for you to hop on there and chat with us between sims. Here's an angle route. First down, Kamara, and they need it up near midfield as that's going to end the third quarter with that first down throw and catch, too. Alvin Kamara's got 8 catches in the day. But you can vote on the games you'd like to hear us do. You vote on other things like what do you want us to do at the end of the season. We're going to have a big vote on that. And then you can also get notified in advance of when the sims are going to happen and chat with us between sims and find out if there are tickets available, like in this particular case. Well, we had a nice run. You'll always have week 18 where you pick 6 to Baker 3 times to get into the playoffs. Winston, left side. Caught, no! Swatted out of his hands. 2 defenders in the vicinity, and Mike Thomas cannot bring it in. Trips to the right side. Holding call here coming back as Chris Olave gets a nice catch. Oops, excuse me, Jarvis Landry rather. Right side, but again, this one is coming back. Holding on the offense. That's going to be the right tackle. All-Pro, right tackle Ryan Ramczyk. Guilty of that. 2nd and 20 now. Not the rookie on the left side, Trevor Penning. Winston, quick throw left side to Kamara. He'll be ripped down to the ground very quickly. Give him a gain of a yard. Antoine Winfield very much ready and prepared for that throw. Winston, right side, almost picked off. It was intended for Landry. Murphy Bunting had a better shot at it, and now a 4th and 20, and they're going to go for it from their own 38. Jameis Winston against the 4-man rush. Steps up, firing deep to the right side. He's got a man. He's got Olave. Caught. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave. What a catch for the rookie. Go Bucks. Chris Olave. Wow, wow, wow. What a catch in the end zone. And the Saints on 4th and 20 throw a 61-yard touchdown to the rookie Chris Olave. As Winston absolutely aired that thing out. Look at this, over 65 yards in the air, and Olave makes an incredible catch over 2 defenders. Wow, they're going to say that thing was in the air for 73 yards. Holy smoke-a-roos. Big touchdown, and the Saints still have a pulse. Holy smokes. Chris Olave. What a catch in the end zone, falling on his back. Oh, man. That kick goes out of bounds again. That's the wind-aided side. For whatever it's worth, the Saints have the wind-aided side here. 13:55, they're down 10. Their defense needs a stop here. Brady in a pistol. Give it in the right side to Fournette. He'll get a first down cut there, near the first down, rather. Give him 9. Thought he maybe was going to squeak by for the first down. He'll pick up 9 there before Demario Davis brings him to the ground. 2nd and 1 for the Buccaneers. Motion coming. Right side, hit. Fournette picks up the first down to the right side. 1st and 10 with the clock. She runs. 3-step drop. Brady, little throw to left side. Got it tight end out to Cameron Brate. Pete Werner brings him down. But a good little gain on first down of 8 yards. That's Kit's cousin chatting for him. I didn't realize that you were a Michigan guy, Spencer. That's right. Tom Brady's still doing well for you here. Up the middle, Fournette. Nice little shoulder shove in the face, and then Marcus May flies in from nowhere to deck him down after 3 yards. Man alive. As he pushed Chauncey Gardner-Johnson back, and then Marcus May flew in to make a big hit, 2nd and 7. Brady right side. Oh, thought it was going to be jumped. Lattimore was all over Godwin, but he makes a great catch coming back to the football, and that's a first down for the Buccaneers now at the 33 of New Orleans. So another good drive. Onyemata hits him, floats it right side, could have been picked, but dropped. Lattimore again on Godwin, both guys fighting for the football, and it's going to fall to the turf, unfortunately. For the Saints, a turnover would be absolutely huge right now. Brady back to pass once again. Pressure. It's taken care of. I thought it was picked again because he was behind the defender. Paulson Adebo was blocking him. I couldn't even tell it was Scotty Miller, second-year receiver out of Bowling Green, with his first catch of the day, and that's a first down to the 22 now. Definitely in field goal range. You want to try to hold him to a field goal here. Again, maintain that 2-score deficit. Touchdown here would be damning. Over the middle, split him to the 1. Little post to the right side, and Godwin split the corner and the safety beautifully. And man, is Tom Brady still so accurate with the football. First and goal from the 1 now. A touchdown, I think, would be curtains. Pitch it left side, Fournette. They stop him in the backfield. He'll lose 2. Jackson on the tackle. Drake Jackson, I believe, pass rushing defensive end from the University of Southern California, as he tries to reach for it, Fournette. 3rd and goal now. They're back to the 1-yard line. This is hugely important. Give it up again. Fournette, right side. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers, and that may seal it for these Saints now, as they're going to be down by 17 with this kick pending and only 8:21 to go. That was a 5.5 minute put away drive from Tom Brady, vintage Tom Brady on that one. 41-24 now, and that may be it. Future Hall of Famer, man, that's a pretty big ask, but I mean, the dude's talented enough, and it's just so much of that stuff is the situation and you're in. You can be the best receiver, but if you're on a crappy team with a crappy quarterback, it may never show unless you are able to get out to a better situation. So we'll see. I mean, Jameis obviously is a talented quarterback, but very streaky, as they throw a screen pass that's blown up in the backfield right away there. Akeem Hicks. We wanted him in Cleveland. He comes up with a nice play there. Defensive lineman for the Buccaneers. Back to pass now. Winston on a 2nd and 15. They lost 5 on that screen. Here's a throw to the middle. That's Adam Troutman, the tight end, and he'll pick up about 9 yards, maybe 11, actually. 3rd and 3, maybe closer to a 10 here. 3rd and 3 for the Saints. They've got to score, and they've got to score fast. Back to pass now, down, of course, by 3 scores. Zip it over the middle. They've got it. Olave, first down to the 40. They'll call it the 38 to the rookie Chris Olave. He's had a very good rookie season now. Just his 2nd catch, though. 72 yards on those 2 catches again. 61 of them on that last touchdown. Winston's going to go deep that way again. He's got his man on the sideline. It's Olave, and he caught it, but out of bounds. As Winston put him out of bounds again. We've seen that a couple times today where Olave's actually caught it, but has been out of bounds when he does so because of where Winston has put the ball in his general direction. They'll throw short to Troutman up near the midfield stripe to the 47 to set up a 3rd and 2. 4th catch of the day for tight end Adam Troutman. Back to pass now, Winston. Right side, Jameis, caught by Kamara, and then he'll step out of bounds on the other side of the 50-yard line, give him a first down into Tampa Bay territory. 11 catches today for Kamara. That's where they've been with him. He had 150 yards rushing against the Panthers today. It's been all through the air, partially because they've been down. Here's a scramble from Winston to the 30, and he'll slide down at the 30-yard line. 17 yards. His scrambling has been very good today. 6 scrambles for 57, 59 yards, something like that for Jameis Winston. Pretty darn good. They set up a screen right side, tipped at the line by Shaq Barrett. not fooled at all as they tried to run screen again. At some point, when you throw the ball to a guy 11 times, the predictability factor gets in there for real. Back to pass Winston. Now he'll fire left side. Caught. Mike Thomas, first down to the 18. This drive is successful, but it's slow as they're getting 8-10 yards at a time. They need the chunk plays. Again, just 3 timeouts and down 3 scores. They need a miracle and a huge turnover right side. That's caught by Marquez Callaway, and Callaway's down to the 4-yard line. First down, Saints, but we're under 4 minutes to go. They gotta go, they gotta go, they gotta go. Come on, Who Dat Nation, let's go. Give it up the middle to Kamara, and he'll be swarmed in the backfield. Why are you running the ball now? He'll lose yards. 2nd and goal, back to the 6. Akeem Hicks with another tackle. He's been good here wearing these orange and whatever they are, dark cement colored jerseys that they have. As Winston throws it out of bounds. 3rd and goal now from the 6. They've gotta score. 2 receivers tucked in left. Back to pass. Winston in trouble now. He'll run and he'll get sacked. Blitz came, and that's Keanu Neal, hybrid safety linebacker player. And Neal will sack him back to the 15, and they're going to go for it now. I guess you could take the field goal here if you're trying to tie, but you need those 2 touchdowns as well, so they're going to go for it here. Winston fires it. End zone. Caught. Touchdown, Mike Thomas. Wow. Mike Thomas. You can't guard Mike, in a beautiful play to the Buckeye receiver there. And just a shred of a pulse still here. They're going to booth review it, but I think he was in for sure. We didn't get the toe shot in the replay. 1 catch, 2. Was that right toe down when he caught it? Oh, that's down. What a catch. Beautiful catch from Michael Thomas. So now beautiful touchdown catches for Mike Thomas and Chris Olave. But still going to be down 10 points with 2:35 to go. A great play, 77-yard drive, but it took 5.5 minutes. Couldn't have that. They're going to try an onside kick now, which of course is completely futile, except that Godwin's going to run with it, so that ball actually could be stripped out. That's probably the highest chance of recovering an onside kick in Madden, which is if the guy is stupid enough to run with it like he did, and you can somehow strip that ball from him. So 1st and 10. It's got to be a turnover here. That's the only way the Saints are getting back in this one. They're not going to call their timeouts before the 2-minute warning, which is going to happen now. So, looks like unfortunately it will be too little and too late for you. 5:04. Good season. Again, a 10-7 season for the rookie head coach, Dennis Allen. Rolling with Jameis Winston at least for a year. They'll have some decisions to make at the quarterback position for sure. Of course, Carson Strong drafted this year late in the draft. They got the Ginger Ninja on the team too. I'm assuming he's not going to re-sign there. And that first down will end it. On a 3rd and 7, and you can't stop for it. Oh, they're going to say 4th and inches. Wow, and they're going to go for it. The Buccaneers are going to go for the kill shot here, and Fournette will get the first down, and that's an imposition of will there from the Buccaneers on offense, their offensive line and their running game. And now, with no timeouts left, he did. He looked pretty darn good in this sim season for sure. I just know that they've got him for like a 2-year deal, and so they'll need to be making some decisions about the future of that position as a franchise. And they were in such cap hell the last couple of years. I know they've had to make some tough decisions and some restructures and some things as well. So, another kneel down should do it here, as this is going to get us down to about 30 seconds to go. Tom Brady will kneel one more time, and that will do it. Our first 2022 official season sim playoff game is in the books here with this NFC Wildcard game, as the Saints will lose to the Buccaneers here 41. I don't know why they're kicking a field goal. And he missed it left. 41-31 is the final score. Dennis Allen and company. Heads held high. Solid season for him as a rookie head coach, taking over for the longtime veteran Sean Payton. But Tom Brady, not done with his career just yet. He throws for over 300 yards in this win. Let's quickly look at these statistics. Brady was 30 of 46 for 302, 3 touchdowns, and the 2 interceptions did not come back to bite him. Fournette 22 for 69, including a touchdown. Russell Gage 8 for 77. Cameron Brate 8 for 53. Godwin 6 for 74 and a touch. Gio with 3. Mike Evans just 2 for 42, but one of them was a touchdown. Cade Otton, the rookie out of Washington, 2 for 17. Defensively speaking, felt like we called Levante David's name a lot. We did. 12 tackles for him, 8 for Dean and Winfield. A couple of TFLs for them as well. There's Akeem Hicks in the middle as well. 4 sacks today. Keanu Neal, Shaq Barrett, William Golston, and Sean Murphy Bunting. And then the 1 interception at the very beginning of the game. Sean Murphy Bunting with that pick 6 against Jameis Winston. Speaking of Jameis Winston, 28 of 42 for 250. 3 TDs and 1 interception. That did go for a touchdown. So technically had 4 TDs. 18 for 59 for Kamara and a touchdown. 8, just 6 for 59 for Jameis today as he was a solid scrambler. 11 catches for Kamara, just 39 yards. Unfortunately, though, Mike Thomas, 5 for 48. Troutman, 4 for 29. Landry with 3. Chris Olave with just 2. Probably should have tried to get him the ball a little bit more. Nick Vannett with 2. Callaway with just 1. Tackles today, Demario Davis again, Marcus May, Pete Werner, and the Honey Badger, your top tacklers. Cam Jordan and Kentavious Street with the 2 sacks of Brady. Marshawn again and Dirty Dan both with interceptions. So that is going to do it for us here. Appreciate everybody being on. This was a fun one again as we continued the chaos of the NFC South season with a 3rd meeting between these 2 teams, and it will result in the Buccaneers winning this one 41-31, so they move on as the I don't even know what seed they were. I probably should have known that. As the number 3 seed, so they will play whatever the lower, if the Giants win, you know how it works. Anyway, we don't know who they play yet because it's based on seeding. They reseed everyone. So, all right. Anyway, this was a fun one. There you can see the particular brackets. So again, as we talked about the next game for us, here I'll show you the schedule that I'm going to do them in. Because we can, because we have the technology. So here is the playoff schedule. So we just did the first game that looks Saturday at 1:05. Then we'll do Ravens-Colts next. Again, probably coming tomorrow because I got a Zoom meeting I need to hop on. And then Cowboys-Lions. Then we'll do Jaguars-Browns, Falcons-Giants, and Chargers-Bills to end out this wild card round. So, appreciate everybody being on. Kit, thanks for popping on. /Spencer, thanks for helping chat for Kit. Really appreciate all of our subscribers. You guys are the best. Thanks so much for being a part of the channel. And again, stay tuned for more sim football action. Likely tomorrow we'll be able to run a couple more of the playoff games. Again, as we'll just leave it on the playoff bracket here to end it. So, again, thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Have a super great day. Today we will say go Tom Brady and go Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And as always, go Browns.